ලෙස්ම දැනෙන 25 වසරක් පුරා අපත් සමග සිටි පෑන් ඒෂියා බැංකුව සැබවින්ම ශ්‍රී ලාංකේයයි.
Good evening, and welcome to the Daily News Roundup with Daily Mirror Online. You're with me, Nicholas Manuel. Let's take a look at our headlines.
The cyclone Buravi begins to take its effect in Ampara. Eastern Province Governor Anuradha Yahampath visits several villages before Buravi arrives. The United Kingdom becomes the first country to approve the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. All schools in the northern province to remain closed for tomorrow. 9 deceased inmates test positive for COVID-19. China lands a spacecraft on the moon to retrieve lunar rocks. The PCR test on the dead monkey is yet to be completed. The police force is to be increased to 100,000. Over 20 artistes under quarantine after 5 tested positive for COVID-19. Lohan Ratwatta swears in as the State Minister of Prison Management and Prisoners Rehabilitation.
Now, diving into these stories in detail.
The cyclonic storm Buravi began to take its effect in Ampara yesterday, bringing strong winds and heavy rain. The storm is expected to move west and northwestwards and cross the northeastern coast of Sri Lanka between Trincomalee and Point Pedro, close to Mullaitivu, around tonight. Eastern Province Governor Anuradha Yahampath paid an early visit to several villages along the northern coast of Trincomalee to look into the precautions made for Cyclone Buravi. Accordingly, the governor visited the villages of Sirimapura and Tirukkadalur on the northern coastal road to inspect the arrangements made for the people in those villages. She also mentioned that necessary financial allocations have been made to provide relief for the people in a case of any disaster due to the cyclone. The UK has become the first country in the world to approve the Pfizer-BioNTech coronavirus vaccine for widespread use. The British regulator, the MHRA, says that the vaccine, which offers up to 95% protection against the COVID-19 virus, is safe for rollout next week. Immunizations could start within days for people in high-priority groups. The UK has already ordered 40 million doses, enough to vaccinate 20 million people with 2 shots each. Around 10 million doses should be available soon, with the first doses arriving in the UK in the coming days. Governor of the Northern Province, PSM Charles, informed that all schools in the Northern Province will be closed for 3 days from tomorrow due to the bad weather. Accordingly, the governor advised the provincial education authorities to close all schools until Friday. The decision has been taken due to the Cyclone Buravi passing through the Sri Lankan coast. Ragama Hospital sources confirmed that 9 inmates who were killed during unrest at the Mahara prison have tested positive for COVID-19. A total of 11 inmates were killed in the incident, and at least 106 inmates and 2 police officers were injured in the accident. However, the majority of them have been discharged from the hospital, and only 28 inmates and a prison officer are undergoing treatment at the Colombo South Teaching Hospital and National Hospital in Colombo. China successfully landed a spacecraft on the moon's surface on Tuesday in a historic mission to retrieve lunar surface samples. China launched its Chang'e 5 probe on November 24th. The uncrewed mission, named after the mythical Chinese goddess of the moon, aims to collect lunar material to help scientists learn more about the moon's origins. The mission will attempt to collect 2 kilograms of samples in a previously unvisited area in a massive lava plain known as Oceanus Procellarum, or Ocean of Storms. Pathologist of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Kavinda Vijayasundara, stated that the PCR test conducted on the dead Macaca sinica monkey, protected under the Fauna and Flora Act, has not been completed yet. This monkey had been sent by the Kandy municipality after being found at Udawattikale. Dr. Vijayasundara said earlier that the PCR test would be carried out on Monday, but there seems to have been a delay as they want to satisfy themselves on the disease or the cause of death of the monkey. Minister of Public Security Rear Admiral Sarath Weerasekara stated that the police force that remains currently at 80,000 personnel will be increased to 100,000 to fight crimes in a more successful and vigorous manner. He added that the government would also increase the salaries of police personnel shortly, and that much delayed promotions to ASPs would be given before the end of 2020. Over 20 Sri Lankan artistes are under quarantine, and at least 5 have tested positive for COVID-19 after supposed involvement in a dance rehearsal program for a leading television entertainment channel in the middle of last month. Sources from the entertainment industry said that some of the artistes had been admitted to the Neville Fernando Hospital after testing positive for the virus, after attending the rehearsals, which was to be aired over the channel during the new year. Lohan Ratwatta was sworn in as the State Minister of Prison Management and Prisoners Rehabilitation before President Gotabaya Rajapaksa today. However, he also serves as the State Minister of Gem and Jewelry-related industries.
For further details on these stories, visit our website, www.dailymirror.lk. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Nicholas Manuel, and this was the Daily News Roundup.